नियंत्रण करप नाल्यार तांचेर अत्याचार करप हें चालूच आसा. स्पीकर सर, आमी पळयलां की PFIन केरळान कितें धुमाकूळ घाला तो, म्हणजे इतल्या स्तरार वचून ते आज हें करतात, वातावरण इंडियेचें दूशीत करपाक पळयता. आनी त्याच खातीर स्पीकर सर, रायटफुली तांकां सेंट्रल गव्हर्मेंटान तांकां बॅन केला. पूण तरी सुद्दां तांकां कोण फंडींग करता? हे फंड खंयच्यान येतात? हे खंयच्या देशांतसून फंड येवन तांकां कोणा कडेन पावता? हे कोणा कडेन वापरले गेले वता? हे कित्या खातीर वापरले गेले वता? हे सगळ्यांची सखोल चवकशी म्हाका दिसता ऑनरेबल CMान करपाक जाय. आनी ताज्या खातीर जे जाय सहकार्य ते म्हाका दिसता आमचे कडेन खुबशे इन्फॉर्मेशन आसाय बी आनी सरकाराय कडेन आसतलें. पूण आज केप्या सारक्या भागांत 500 प्लॉट केल्या आनी ते एक विशिश्ट समाजाकूच थंय एंट्री आसा. तुमकां ते प्लॉट घेवपाक मेळना. हे कित्या खातीर? म्हणजे हे लोक कितें करूंक सोदतात? आज आमचे गोंय माणकुलें गोंय म्हणटा, आमचे अपुरबायेचें गोंय म्हणटा. 500 प्लॉट करून तुमी एकाच समाजाच्या हाका तुमी दिवपाक सोदतात जाल्यार तुमचें इंटेन्शन कितें हें ताणी सिद्ध करपाक जाय. आनी ते सांगना जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता गव्हर्मेंटाची ड्युटी आसा की तांचेर स्ट्रिक्ट एक्शन घेवपाक जाय, ताजे पयलीं खबर काडपाक जाय. अश्यो खुबश्यो गोश्टी आसा सर ज्यो PFI बद्दल उलोवपाच्यो आसा. आमी पयला गोंयान पसून खूब कडेन जावं ते मडगांव जावं आमच्या वास्को सारक्या शहरान म्हणजे मध्यभागी आमचो एक कावन्सिलर आसा, ताच्या घराच्या सायडीन एक्टिविटीज चालू आशिल्ल्यो आनी जेन्ना सेंट्रल एजन्सी खंयची तरी येता आनी तांचेर रेड मारता आनी कोणाक तरी धरून व्हरता तेन्ना आमकां कळटा की PFI आज सगळे कडेन तांची पाळां मुळां सगळ्या कडेन पावल्या म्हणून. आनी ही खूब सिरियस गोश्ट आसा स्पीकर सर. आनी हाजेर सपोज आज आमी एक्शन घेना जाल्यार आमचें गोंय जें आसा तें वाट लागपा ताजें सगळें दुशीत जावपाक वेळ लागपाना. आनी त्या खातीर हांव ऑनरेबल CMा कडेन जो आमचो होम मिनिस्टर पसून आसा तांचे कडेन मागतां की हांकां आतांच आळो घालपाची गरज आसा. आज सपोज खंय तरी एक दुसऱ्या कंट्रीचो फ्लॅग हे घेवन ओपनली लायतात, म्हणजे मडगांव सारक्या शहरान नाल्यार बाकीच्या शहरान आपल्या बॅनरा बरोबर दुसऱ्या स्टेट हाजो पाकिस्तानचो फ्लॅग लायता. आनी असले हांकां आमी ओगी कशें रावता म्हाका अजून समजना सर. म्हाका दिसता हांचेर जाता तितली कडक कारवाई करपाक जाय, तांकां अरेस्ट करपाक जाय. ह्यो सगळ्यो आमच्या देशा विरुद्ध कारवाई आसा. आनी देशा विरुद्ध कारवाई जावन पसून आज आमकां खूब उमेद दिसता. आमचो ऑनरेबल प्रायम मिनिस्टर आज खुबश्यो बऱ्यो गोश्टी केल्या. आज काश्मीर सारक्या भागांत जेन्ना इंटरनॅशनल इतल्यो गोश्टी चलताल्यो तांचेर आळो घालपाचो, तांचेर एक स्ट्रिक्ट बंधन घालपाचें जें आमचे ऑनरेबल प्रायम मिनिस्टरान केलां ताजी आज सगळे देशभर आज सराहना जाता. सो म्हाका दिसता आज ऑनरेबल हांव CMा कडेन मागतां की चड वेळ घालोय नासतना हांचेर इमिडिएटली हांचें इन्वेस्टिगेशन जावपाक जाय. आनी तें इन्वेस्टिगेशन जावन तांकां कोणाक अरेस्ट करपाक जाय अरेस्ट करपाक जाय. तांची ऑफिसीस आसा जाल्यार इमिडिएटली बंद जावपाक जाय. आनी हे PFI म्हणटा ते गोंयान इल्ले पसून येवपाक जायना, आयला ते बंद जावपाक जाय. हाची काळजी सरकारान घेवपाक जाय.
मुख्यमंत्री. Speaker sir, I would like to speak on the calling attention moved by Praveen Arlekar. Speaker sir, it is very important to maintain peace and harmony in Goa. Goa is known, Speaker sir, to be a land of communal harmony. Our leader, Bab Rahul Gandhi, had initiated a Bharat Jodo Yatra to spread message of peace and harmony and unite the country. Speaker sir, this government must take strict action against all such organizations or persons across political affiliations, religion, who spread hatred and indulge in divisive politics. No one should be protected who spread hatred. Speaker sir, this calling attention is relying on news of activities. Today, WhatsApp universities creates lots of news. The government needs to be vigilant at all times. The government should not allow false and misleading news to spread. It is the duty of the government to ensure the safety and security of the people. Speaker sir, I once again appeal to all to ensure that we spread love and affection, peace and harmony and protect the fabric brotherhood in Goa.
Speaker sir, Goa police is keeping the surveillance over the activity of the Popular Front of India PFI. Even before the outfit was declared banned, the Goa police has registered the case against the outfit of the organization Unlawful Assembly. In this regard, the two cases under the relevant section IPC was registered in the police station Fatoda, and in both the cases the 18 persons were arrested. Pursuant the important of the ban by the Government of India, in large number of activities 32 of the PFI were arrested under the prevent section of the criminal PC. These arrests were made in the areas of the police station Fatorda, police station Maina Kurtari, police station Vasco, police station Valpai, police station Fonda, and police station Madgaon. All the offices of the outfit were sealed, and the various documents related to the outfits were seized and handed over to the respective district magistrate. A sharp watch is being kept and over the erstwhile member of the band outfit. And based on the information provided by the Deputy Director of the Income Tax Investigation Belgaum and also the Inspector, the Special Branch of the Goa Police, indicating the funding of the PFI activity in the state of Goa, the case under the section 186, 201, 120B IPC and section 13(1)A, 13(1)B and 13(2) Unlawful Activity Preventing Act 1967 aimed in the year 2019 and was registered at the Crime Branch Police Station against the one Altaf Sayyed and his associate. Pursuant of the registration of this case and search warrants has been obtained the office premises and the residence of Altaf Sayyed were searched. Thereafter, the office premises of the PFI situated at Madgaon was also searched. In addition, the office premises of the Humano Welfare Trust Office and sympathizer organization of the PFI situated at Shirwadem, Margaon was also searched. Altaf Sayyed and 23 persons connected with the offence were thoroughly interrogated in the case. And during the course of the investigation, it came in the light Altaf Sayyed has been funding the political group called We for Fatorda, and also the investigation is still under process. And during the investigation, it is also came to the light the Hyderabad police had registered the case against Altaf Sayyed under the section 387, 347, residence of 34 IPC. He was placed under the arrest in the matter. Sharp vigil has kept in the activity of the PFI and their members and supporting including the accused Altaf Hussain. Speaker sir, हाज्या रिलेटेड म्हाका दिसता अल्ताफ सय्यद आनी ताज्या रिलेटेड ह्या सगळ्या लोकांक अरेस्ट केल्ले आसा. हांगाच न्ही तर ताका हैदराबाद पोलिसांनी बी म्हणजे एक्स्टॉर्शनच्या अंतर्गत अरेस्ट केल्लो आसा. गव्हर्मेंट ऑफ इंडियान ताका बॅन केला. तांची हांगासली सगळी ऑफिसां आमी बॅन केल्ली आसा. तांकां प्रिव्हेंटीव अरेस्ट केसीस तांचेर घातलेल्यो आसा. स्पीकर सर, ताजेर क्रायम ब्रांचीन 102 सेक्शन 86 201, 120B, IPC section 13(1) ही सगळी लायिल्ली आसा. क्रायम ब्रांचीन त्याची केस सुरू आसा आणि त्याच बरोबर ताजी ज्या जाग्यार बाकीची सगळी रिलेटेड NGOज बाकीच्या सगळ्या हाज्या बरोबर तिज्यो केसीस आसा त्योय सगळ्यो रजिस्टर्ड केल्ल्यो आसा. क्रायम ब्रांचीसच्या सांगपाचें जाल्यार 622023 ही सेक्शन गांधीनगर पुलीस स्टेशन हैदराबाद तेलंगणा हांगासरूय बी ताका अरेस्ट जाल्या. स्पीकर सर, एक लक्षात घेयात की PFIच्यो एक्टिविटीज ह्यो कनेक्टेड टू द हैदराबादूय आसा. म्हणजे इट इज नॉट ओन्ली रिलेटेड टू द गोंय. आमचें गोंय जे सातत्यान आमी म्हणटा की कम्युनल हार्मोनी खातीर जाणलें वता, हे खंय तरी डिस्टर्ब करपाचो स्पीकर सर हो प्रयत्न आसा. अशा ऑर्गनायझेशनांक तूं म्हटलां तशें आमी खंयसरूच थारो दिवचे ना आनी अशा पद्दतीन जे कोण ह्या ऑर्गनायझेशनांक सपोर्ट करता तांची बी इन्वेस्टिगेशन जी आसा ही थॉरोली केली वयतली आनी इन डिटेलान म्हणजे ती जाय जाल्यार आनिकूय नांवां आसा म्हणजे ह्या हेंची. बट हे आत्तां आमी सर्कुलेट करपाक लायला. तितून लिमिटेडूच 1-2 नांवां आसा. बट हेज्या संदर्भात जेंका अरेस्ट केल्या, जी ऑर्गनायझेशन हेज्या बरोबर आसा, जेंका फंडींग करता, जे तांकां फंडींग करता, जेंचे अकाउंट रिलेटेड जे आसा पळय न्हू, हे सगळे जे आसा सीज केले वयतले आनी हांचेर सगळ्यांचेर वेगवेगळे तुजे वास्को पुलीस स्टेशन, फोंडा पुलीस स्टेशन्स, वाळपय पुलीस स्टेशन, मडगांव पुलीस स्टेशन, कुर्तोलीम पुलीस स्टेशन ह्या सगळ्यांच्या रिलेटेड तेजे केसीस ज्यो आसा ह्यो लिंक करून वांगडाच सगळी तेंची नांवाची लिस्टय बी खूब 23 जणांची वेगळी नांवाची लिस्ट आसा. ती अशा पद्दतीन जे कोण सपोर्ट करता ह्या सगळ्यांचेर स्ट्रिक्टली स्पीकर सर एक्शन घेतली वयतली. ह्यान फुडें PFIच्यो एक्टिविटीज आमच्या गोंयांत तरी हाज्या फुडें चलोवपाक दिवच्यो वयच्यो ना. त्या ती म्हाका दिसता फियर एंड एन्जायटी जी लोकांच्या तकलेन आसा ह्या PFI पासून गोंयान कशाच पद्दतीचो त्रास जावचो न्ही हाजी पुरेपूर काळजी सरकार हाज्या फुडें घेतले.
Calling attention number 2, Shri Irialemo.
Speaker sir, under Rule 63 of the Rules of the Procedure and Conduct of Business of the Goa Legislative Assembly, I move the following calling attention to the Minister of Urgent Public Importance. Fear and anxiety and anger among the residents of Kunkolim due to the illegalities, pollution and encroachments by most of the units in Kunkolim Industrial Estate which cause serious health hazards, air and water pollution, and loss to the government treasury. There is an absence of a nodal agency to coordinate with various departments, such as departments of industries, Directorate of Fire and Services, Department of Environmental and Climate Change, Department of Finance, Inspectorate of Factory and Boilers, Department of Weight and Measures, Department of Labor and Employment, as well as the Department of Revenue and Home, in ineffectively controlling, stopping the illegalities, pollution and encroachments in Kunkolim Industrial Estate. Government must take fast and corrective steps immediately. The delay on the part of the government to act can result in a law and order situation in Kunkolim. Speaker sir,
answer circulate केला steps the government intend to take वाचू काय circulate केला already काय पहिले उलयतला आवाज It is currently there is a central inspection system CIS and put in place and by the government and coordinating joint inspection of the various departments such as the Inspectorate of the Factories and Boilers, Commissioner of the Labor and Employment, the Department of the Legal and Metrology and Goa State Pollution Control Board. Other concerned line departments and such as Goa IDC, Directorate of Fire and Services, and will be brought under the central inspection system. Further, as when required, and the department has already ensuring the coordination and conducting the joint inspection. A joint inspection was carried out between 13 to 16 March by Goa IDC and GSP, Goa State Pollution Control Board. A joint inspection was carried out on the 17th March 2023 by Goa IDC and Commissioner of the Labor and Employment and Inspector of the Factories and Boilers. It should be ensured that interdepartmental coordination will further strengthen by incorporating the more departments under the central inspection system.
Speaker sir, जे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री आता सांगला, I had repeatedly raised this issue of illegalities, pollution, encroachments in the Kunkolim Industrial Estate. On 19 January 2023, I had raised the issue about air and water pollution and loss to the state treasury with evasion of GST by some units in the Kunkolim Industrial Estate. I was told by the Chief Minister then that officials had already been sent on 19 January instant to inspect various units in the Kunkolim Industrial Estate. I have a reply to my LAQ 10A, which was to be answered today by the Honorable Minister. The reply states that the inspection for identifying illegalities and irregularities has been carried out with the Goa State Pollution Control Board from 13th March to 16th March. Here, there is no mention of any inspections or visits done on 19 January as informed to me in this house. जे मुख्यमंत्रीन सांगलेले जे last session जो I प्रश्न काढलो, you said you had sent these authorities. Here, that is not there, Speaker sir. The same reply also states that the nodal agency will be nominated in due course of time. Now, I was assured by the Honorable Industries Minister that a nodal person would be appointed when this particular, immediately he had said. He had also accepted and agreed that there are illegalities, pollution is happening in Kunkolim Industrial Estate. Speaker sir, I have a inspection report of the Office of the Commissioner of Labor and Employment dated 23rd March 2023, which states that during the inspection by the MD of GIDC, Mr. Pravimal Abhishek, on 17 March at 1 p.m., various units were found violating the IDC rules and housing mainly migrant workers in their respective allotted plots by way of constructing structures that house dormitories accommodating almost 300 to 400 workers. Speaker sir, this report states that the inspection was carried out as a follow-up action to the statements made in the Assembly by me in January 2023. This means that if I would have not raised this issue, the department on its own would have never conducted such inspections. I also have an annexure given to my reply which shows a letter sent by the Inspectorate of Factory and Boilers to the manager of MS Kartik Induction. And the findings are of very serious nature. It says that the factory is operating without renewed factory license in the contravention of Rule 9 of GFR 1985. Testing of all pressure vessels, pressure plant is not done in contravention of Rule 68 of GFR 1985. Medical examination of workers through occupational health laboratory is not conducted as required under Rule 19A of GFR 1985. Adequate guarding is not provided to rotating and dangerous parts of various machines. Now, Speaker Sir, I have a reply to unstarred LAQ 129 to be answered, that was supposed to be answered today, which states that the Goa IDC is in the process of confirming boundaries of the land acquired by Goa IDC. Individual plots, open spaces, utility areas in collaboration with the Inspectorate of Survey and Land Records. Now, Speaker Sir, when will this survey start and when will it be completed? Speaker Sir, my charge is that this government has failed to control these illegalities, pollution and encroachments. Now, Speaker Sir, the people of Kunkolim, the Honorable Chief Minister is aware of this, that the people of Kunkolim is suffering. It is not a new issue. He was also, during about a year ago, he was there. Currently, the people, Amgelo Zog, Tinga Loka, this industry has turned out to be a curse because of the people of Kunkolim. Lok Tinga suffer zata. Canceracho kesho Tinga valdolo hai. Speaker Sir, je pollution आणि air pollution and water pollution aja nawan tinga itlo loka tras sada. Poir, Speaker Sir, I had congratulated the Honorable Minister for Environment about one unit called Orange Fox. I'm shocked, Speaker Sir. At that time he said that it would be stopped, but today it is operating in full swing. I would like to read the recommendation. It was recommended in the context of the above committee unanimously decided to recommend to the Goa State Environment Impact Assessment Authority for immediate closure of the unit. This, Speaker Sir, under the pretext of natural justice today is operating. And why the industry, they are operating without EC. Their furnaces are operating without EC. Speaker Sir, I had told the Honorable Chief Minister that there was gross violations with regards to GST and loss to the state exchequer. Today when GST 800 crores is not expected from the central government, it was expected for this government to look at these loopholes. Tinga eklo je global ispat mo industry hai, Shraddha ispat mo ha, global ispat mo to wall of China bandit tinga, China wall. Going into areas, encroaching into Sociedad areas, not industrial zones. Tinga inga poir ek bae halli, ek bae bandilya. Now, Speaker Sir, these are serious, very serious charges. I request, Speaker Sir, there are several fish mills. All or most of them don't have ETP plants. They say that they are bringing in foreign exchange. Speaker Sir, why should the people of Kunkolim suffer? Why are they operating with that smell? I had requested the Honorable Chief Minister that he should come and invite me for a cup of tea. His sister lives there. In the evening, the smell is so bad that the people cannot live there, Speaker Sir. And this is continuing for so long. Speaker Sir, under the pretext of natural justice, these industrialists are allowed. And they are given this pretext of natural justice very systematically. There is a hazardous waste there pending in this site. For so many years, because I request that this waste also should be shifted. Ammonia leakage gases were said to be there in that place. Ratya bitor sagle change zata, report change zata, Speaker Sir. 200-300 lok, ek industry thing rauta. Can 300 people be, can they live? Can colonies be, as per these reports by your own department in the recent raid? Speaker Sir, encroachments, I believe the Honorable Industries Minister in the morning spoke about some GPS surveys to be done. I think you should start with Kunkolim right away because there are serious illegalities. Tax evasion, GST evasion, these units are operating 30% in cash. I charge and I can prove this, Speaker sir. They are operating, amka answer aaj dila. I will bring it up in the coming session if this is not curtailed, Speaker sir. And what about that nodal agency? Now all these departments, several departments are the Department of Pollution, Environment, Industries, Weights and Measures, Factory and Boilers. एक department ting eta, एक department a munis tinga sarke, maga dista kam konai. Minister said last time he would put a nodal officer, till now no use. There is no nodal agency as well. I would request the Honorable Chief Minister, this is a very serious issue and it can, I am saying for the second time, that it can result in a law and order situation there. Kidak amge lok tinga mashe krantikari lok, chod patience gente raule. I request Kota Mukhya Mantri that you should come out with a solution. Otherwise you form a house committee. You come up with it and take all the local people, take everyone into confidence. Come out with a solution. You cannot allow these people to, just because they are bringing in foreign exchange or on this pretext, can you spoil the lives of the people of Kunkolim? So I request the Honorable Chief Minister to give me an assurance of what and how he will tackle about it.
Since this is as regards industry, it involves so many departments, so obviously Honorable Chief Minister was replying to you, will reply. But since you mentioned my name, I want to tell you, Speaker sir, first of all, you see this voluminous reply of 10C I am showing you. Your question was already answered about. I am on my legs. I am on my reply of 10C I am showing you. Your question was already answered about. I am on my legs. I am on my legs.
He has asked,
I am on my legs. You have spoken, let me speak. Speaker sir. No,
Devyarani, let us speak.
After you asked, no? Speaker sir, as far as Kunkolim Industrial Estate is concerned, I think very detailed reply has been given by me. You spoke about the survey being carried out. I want to tell you, as a pilot case, we have already done it in Pilan and Mapsa. And within next 2-3 months, we will be doing the survey. This is one part of it. Other part is, you are going on and on, there is pollution and various encroachments. I'm coming to that.
Yeah.
I've had an interdepartmental meeting. I called all the departments. I for one and I was surprised that even the Pollution Control Board has taken adequate measures to bring the pollution under control. Whatever steps that are necessary to mitigate the sufferings of the people, to see that there is no pollution also is being done. And I was quite satisfied with what reply they were giving. Now having come to that, the main issue there, if I may say so, as you say, social tension, social problems will be there. The fish industry is there, you know that fish processing plants are there. As you yourself say, they are earning foreign exchange. Whether you definitely need the foreign exchange, you definitely need the industrial estate.
But not at the...
1 minute, let me finish. You need all of that to happen. Now what is happening is, as you say and you are alleging, and due to complaints we went and we tried taking action. For example, fish industry is a seasonal industry. Only certain months, 6 months it operates, or other months it does not operate. The workers there who work are from outside the state. They are from Jharkhand, Uttarakhand, whatever, you must be knowing. And precisely because of that, what was found is when they were loitering in the village, as you yourself are again saying, Kunkolim is a sensitive area, dusre bhashin te lok, tinga te mix zalyar, tudana Jharkhandche, Uttarakhandche, sanche ile marta, आणि फाल्या व्हडले social tension जावपाक शकता. If they mix in society, if they mingle with the local people, there can be more social tension if they are allowed outside. So we had overlooked this fact, the Industries Development Corporation. Having said that, I have now told them, you designate certain utility areas, including a certain area where perhaps industrial people can stay without disturbing the peace and tranquility in the village. Because Kunkolim is a village. This industrial estate is there in that part of the village. So we are even looking into that aspect. In future, to designate a place where the employees or people who work in the industrial estate could be officially staying there, having all the amenities, and they pay to the IDC. Today they are not paying anything. They are getting accommodation, as you say, they are staying illegally. But should it be the case, please tell me, that I close down the fish processing industry or fishing industry, which according to you also you admittedly generates foreign exchange? Should I close down the steel plants where you are alleging so many things against them, wherein your power consumed will come down to negligible, your main source of revenue to the state of Goa will go, crores of rupees, hundreds of crores of rupees every month are billed to the electricity department. The highest revenue comes from the steel industry in Goa. Please remember that. So it should be our endeavor, whatever anti-pollution measures that are necessary, Speaker, sir, we will take. We will solve this problem, because like we had very rightly so, after he brought up the matter before me, I issued notices, and again the officer he is alleging is a very dynamic. He reached there, he wanted to send them away. It would have led to closure of all that industry if we remove those workers. Goans cannot work there. So is it his case? Should I leave them in the village to create more social tension and social problem, or devise a system wherein I designate an area where workers can be kept in the long run, and at the moment allow them for the time being? As far as the nodal officer is concerned, very clearly currently there is a central inspection system put in place by the government for coordinating all these departments. The other day I had a meeting, I coordinated, but I accept the fact there is always scope for improvement. Nothing can be perfect per se. So we will do what is necessary. And now, since interdepartmental issues are involved, there are other departments involved, whether Inspectorate of Factories and Boilers, whether it is my own industry department, whether it is the labor department, whether it is the environment department because of Goa State Pollution Control Board, and GST, central government also involved if there is a leakage. There are various agencies looking into this. Yes, coordinated effort is necessary. Therefore, very consciously, Chief Minister aware of that, he was replying. Now, if you are going to create such a negative picture about the whole thing, it should never be the case that I shut down the industrial estate and close all the industry. Then what will happen, Speaker, sir? There will be no industry in Goa, there will be no generation of income. And it is like saying don't use a vehicle because there is pollution, there is carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, use bullock cart. Can we go back to the Stone Age? It cannot happen. So let us look at what best pollution control measures can be taken for the future. What is it that necessary to be done? I certainly will take his sentiments into account. In fact, last time around when he raised the issue, we are already working on it. You will see the result. Don't expect instant result like instant coffee. It is not like that. It needs some time. We will solve the issue.
Speaker, sir, what the Honorable Minister has said, does he allow, see, there is this is a show cause notice sent by Mr. Pravimal Abhishek. What does he point out? He points out that strict action, civil and criminal, why this should not be initiated against you in accordance with law, which shall be entirely at your cost. Speaker, sir, just because you get industries, they can flout any rules. There are no ETP plants there. They are leaving the sewage into bow wells there. This has created so much that the neighboring villages, because there is these migrants or these people or these workers cannot be accommodated elsewhere. Does that mean, Speaker, sir, that you allow them to go there in the industrial state and flout all these rules?
Just
which
one
is illegal.
There is a proposal for a common effluent treatment plant. I am answering you that, only one point. There is a proposal which I will expedite for a common effluent treatment plant. Even that is being looked after.
Honorable Minister, Honorable Chief Minister, see, I am not against that these things the way you all are projecting. The fact is, there is pollution. The fact is, encroachments have been done by these people outside industrial zones. They are getting into sociedad lands. They are doing this pollution, bore wells, so much of pollution is happening. People, they are dying because of cancer. And you all, instead of, they are building now walls. I said like the Great Wall of China. How are they going to, does your department allow them to go outside industrial zones? Is that permitted? Are they allowed? Then you should take them in the city also. Can they just go on expanding? So there has to be an inquiry, Speaker sir, and I request the Honorable Chief Minister that this is a very serious issue, because this is the third time after being an MLA I have raised this issue. There is no action. Last time also the GST, there was no action. I had written to your department, and in February still my letter is not replied. If you could also just reply to that letter. I had written to you, last time it was agreed that you all will look at it seriously, just a mere raid. And under the pretext of natural justice, this industry should not be spared. I will be with the people. Whatever come what may, my people will not tolerate this mess, Speaker sir. So Honorable Chief Minister, you please answer on this.
One minute. Speaker sir, only one point I want to reply before Honorable Chief Minister is on his legs. You are saying that we did not reply to your letter. In response to your reply, in response to you bringing up this issue in the last assembly, my officer went there, conducted a personal inspection. All the other departments went, including Pollution Control Board, including the labor people.
So what is the report?
One minute. Yeah. So allow some time for us to act on that, what reports we have and what inputs we have got as a result of those visits. You don't expect instantly things to happen. That is what I am telling you.
No,
we are seized of the matter.
Why I am saying that there was one Orange Fox thing that reply had also been given to me. It was stopped. And now it is still continuing. They have two furnaces. One is without EC is operating there. He is operating without environment clearance.
Well, I will verify what you are saying again, because it was not me who gave you the assurance. You know it very well. So I will check that, and I will also check as to why you are also so agitated with them. That also I will check.
Divya Rane.
It's Kukore, not Honda.
But this is it.
But this is Kukore specific. No, anyhow.
Because I rise to speak on the calling attention moved by Honorable Opposition Leader. I know the calling attention is on Kunkoli Industrial Estate, but because it is industrial estate, I thought I would stand up to speak for two industrial estates which are in Pariye, which is Honda and Pisulle. There's major illegalities happening in the Honda Industrial Estate. Couple of companies there have started एक दोन कंपनी आसा ज्यांनी थंय रूम बांदपाक लागल्या भितर इंडस्ट्रियल इस्टेटीन आनी ऑलमोस्ट 200 रूम बांदल्या. पयलीं लोक ते भायर पंचायतीन रावताले, पूण आतां ते सगळे ते जे भाड्याक रावताले ते थंय बंद करून ते सगळे आतां भितर इंडस्ट्रियल इस्टेटीन रावपाक लागल्या विदाउट परमिशन आनी विदाउट एनी आय थिंक इवन द डिपार्टमेंट एंड ऑनरेबल चेअरपर्सन of IDC knowing about it, that this is what is happening. आणि फाटल्या दिसांनी पिसुल्ले IDCन एक फॅक्टरीक उजो लागलो. सो तो उजो लागलो ते फॅक्टरीक परमिशन आसा एक पर्टिक्युलर प्रोडक्शनाचे मटिरियलाचे, आनी जेन्ना थंय उजो लागलो ते दुसरेच मटिरियल दुसरेंच प्रोडक्शन थंय चल्लां. पंचायत बॉडी कांयच कॉन्फिडन्सान घेनात. पंचायतीक बॉडी कांयच एंटरटेनमेंट दे डोंट एंटरटेन द पंचायत बॉडीज आनी कांयच तांकां. So the panchayat bodies are like up in arms.
This is only related to the Kunkari IDC.
You could have generalized it, but anyway.
Not generalized.
Okay.
Just one point regarding Kunkoli, because I am adjacent to Kunkoli Industrial Estate. And I just want to be brief. Then Amge Yuri Baban calling attention kade. Kunkoli Industrial Estate is adjacent to my Cape constituency. And whatever pollution, actually industrial state take it to ha. But pollution magasta sogle am hatai. We have lost almost acres of crop. Amgele paddy field kabar dale due to all that slurry which is coming down from Kunkoli to Ambauli, Adne area, Baldimat. Magdasta, everything comes down because they are at a height and our constituency, Baldi, Adne is at a low level. So all that thing fields have been destroyed. Magdasta, eklage payaloit Magdasta. Kuson Katurbao kit padla isman aikil nahi pahili. So I think so minister sangta that we need industry. Definitely we need industry, but we cannot allow them to float all the rules, regulations and carry on because they are just getting us funds. So if when it is given, then the license ditai. So these things are put in order. Animai thank the license. So just because they are getting revenue, we cannot allow goinkaran and they sogle oile baile amuna baile tai dondu kotai. But tank lagon am goinkaran kabar ropa na. So if they are starting the factory, those same rules, the same procedure have to be followed till they continue it. नाल्या बंद करून असं जेन्ना तुमगे पोल्युशन वाडटा, लेवल वाडटा जाल्यार वाडटा तेन्ना तुम बंद कराय. अदरवायज तुम इंडस्ट्री बंद कराय तुगेली just because they are getting revenue for us and they are creating employment. आणि ते आमगे मिनिस्टरान सांगला most of the people who are working there, definitely Goans cannot work there like in iron, all these factories. They are outsiders are working, but just because they are getting revenue, गोंयकारान suffer जावपाचे, गोंयकारान मरपाचे. If they are getting industries, all pollution norms have to be followed. And I feel if they want to continue with the industries, let them follow the norms, pollution under control within the permissible limits, and let them continue. We are not against factories. We are with them, but not at the cost of Goans.
Honorable CM.
Speaker sir, कुंकळे इंडस्ट्रियल इस्टेटीन फिशींग आणि स्टील इंडस्ट्री ह्यो दोन मेन आसा आणि दोनूय हातूंतल्यान तो म्हणटा त्या प्रमाणे पोल्युशनाचे इशू टायम टू टायम आसात. आमचो इंडस्ट्रीज मिनिस्टर त्यांनी स्वता इन्स्पेक्शन केलं आणि सेंट्रल इन्स्पेक्शन सिस्टम हाच्या अंतर्गत फॅक्टरीज अँड बॉयलर्स, कमिशनर ऑफ द लेबर अँड एम्प्लॉयमेंट डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ द लिगल मेट्रोलॉजी आणि गोवा स्टेट पोल्युशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड हांच्यांनी पर्सनली वचून म्हणजे इन्स्पेक्शन हाज्याय पयलीं केलां, तांच्यांनी एक रिपोर्टूय सबमीट केला. हांव परत एकदां म्हणजे तांकां जाय जाल्यार परत एकदां वचून तेजो इन्स्पेक्शन रिपोर्ट करपाक लायता आणि अकॉर्डिंग टू दॅट म्हणजे तो रिपोर्ट आयल्या उपरांत एकदां हांव इंडस्ट्रीज मिनिस्टर तूं आणि एनवायरमेंट मिनिस्टर बसून ताजेर फाटले फावटी स्वता आमचे एनवायरमेंट मिनिस्टरूय थंय गेल्लो, ताणेंय पळयल्लो वॉट दॅट प्लांट कॉल्ड यू कॉल नो तर वॉटर प्युरिफाय करता तो ETP प्लांट. ETP प्लांट घालपाक जाय कितें तरी एके कंपनीचो ते ETP प्लांट वर्किंग जायनाशिल्लो. थोड्यांचो ETP प्लांट वर्किंग जायनासलो म्हणून बंदय केल्ली. हांव तुका सांगता थोड्या दीस बंदय दवरलेली. थोड्या जाणांनी उदक डायरेक्टली तें सांगता तुका थोड्या जाणांनी उदक डायरेक्टली बोरवेल करून तेचे ETPचे म्हणून बोरवेल भितर सोडलें म्हाका खबर आसा. बट एनवायरमेंट मिनिस्टर थंय वचून तेणी ETP प्लांट घालपाक लायलो. ओके आणि आता परत जर तसो कितें प्रकार जाला आसत जाल्यार आमी बंद करपाक लायता. अनलेस एंड अंटील ETP प्लांट वर्क जायना तोपर्यंत त्यो करपाक लायना. जाता तितके बेगीन ते करता. दुसरो इशू तुजो चायना वॉल तुजो म्हणटा पळय न्ही, ती कंप्लेन म्हाज्याय कडेन पावल्या. हांवें ऑलरेडी कलेक्टराक इन्स्ट्रक्शन दिलां 4-5 दिसां पयलीं आणि ताजेर जर तुजे एके वाटेंतल्यान सोसेदाद जे आहा पळय न्हू तेच्यांनी एनक्रोचमेंट म्हणून तेंच्यांनी लेटर दिलां. दुसरे वाटेंतल्यान तुजो सोसेदादचो जो कोण एकटो रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह आहा पळय न्ही तोच ताका घेवन येयला, आमीच ताका जागा दिल्या म्हणून. आतां म्हाका कोण कळना कोण सारको तो. लेट मी कंप्लीट. तूं इंडस्ट्रियल इस्टेटीच्या भायर सोसेदाद प्रॉपर्टीची जागा आसा. थोडे जाण तुजे कुंकळेंतलेच गांवकार म्हाज्या कडेन आयले, आमची सोसेदाद प्रॉपर्टी म्हणल्यार तेंच्यांनी खाल्ली, तेंच्यांनी एनक्रोच केली आनी येते. दुसरो तोच मेंबर एकटेलो आपूण म्हणलो सोसेदादचो प्रेसिडेंट म्हणपा लागलो आणि आमीच जागा ताका दिल्या म्हणलो. आतां ती खरीच दिल्या काय कितें, कितली दिल्या काय कितें ही हांवें डेप्युटी कलेक्टराकूय सांगलां. म्हाका रिपोर्ट येवंक ना अजून. तूं व्हेरीफाय कर. बट तेजी एक्टिविटी बंद केल्या. आयच्या घडीक ती एक्टिविटी जे एक्सपान्शन कितें केल्लें पळय न्ही ते ऑलरेडी स्टॉप केलां आणि तेजी फुडली इन्क्वायरी करपाक लायला. त्या ती दोन इशू, एक दॅट इज अ लँड इशू ऑफ द सोसेदाद आणि दुसरो पोल्युशन कंट्रोल इशू. त्या ती तुका सांगला हे फावटी हांव तुका नक्की सांगता की येता त्या एक 15-20 दिसाच्या भितर रिपोर्ट आयल्या उपरांत म्हणजे आमी ती गोंय तूं जाय जाल्यार अल्टनाकूय आफय म्हणजे तो जी स्लॅगी कितें व्हांवून वयता म्हणटा पळय न्ही त्या विशयाचेर स्ट्रिक्टली वचून पोल्युशन कंट्रोल मेजर जे कितें कंट्रोल घेवपाक जाय तितको घेवनूच ती इंडस्ट्री चालू दवरुया. हांवें तुका एश्युरन्स ऑन द फ्लोर ऑफ द हावस दिता.
एकूच म्हाका लास्ट सांगपाक जाय. एज पर रिपोर्ट्स ऑफ सेंट्रल ग्राउंड वॉटर बोर्ड all parameters for checking water have been found to be normal. The central board official said come मुद्दाम सांगता हे आमचो रिपोर्ट न्ही. आमी चेक करपाक लायले. तूं पळय सांगता न्ही असेंब्ली तूं कितें रेस करता आमी एक्शन घेयना. आमी घेयला
when we meet I will show you
we'll
the
meet on this issue.
Yeah. Okay. Next private members resolution 1 Shri Vanzi Vegas to move the resolution.
Sir, I request to move that this House strongly recommends the government to make provisions for ensuring guaranteed delivery of public services and accountability within specified time limit to all citizens. The publication of the Citizen Charter and other disclosures by all public authorities. The establishments of digital portals and facilitation centers for service delivery and the processing monitoring of grievances related thereto, and to provide for the establishment of grievance redressal authority to ensure accountability and prompt remedy for denial of services.
The resolution is before the House. Speak.
Okay, Speaker sir, we have something called as citizen charter. And your citizen charter, Speaker sir, कित्या introduce केल्लो? Citizens charter was introduced to make sure some standards are put to the service and time limits that public can reasonably expect for a service delivery. मुर्चे एक birth certificate, समज सामान्य मनीस, एक common man, एक आम आदमी birth certificate काडपाक वचपाचो जाल्यार कितू दीस लागतले ताका ती birth certificate दिवपाक. सो सिटीजन चार्टरा प्रमाणे 3 दीस. सो आता बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट काडपाक गेले जाल्यार थिंग 2 गोष्टी आहाय, 3 दिसान मेळना. प्लस जो स्टाफ आसा, बिकॉज दे आर अनेबल टू मॅनेज, ते म्हणटाय 1 म्हयन्यान यो. कालीच एक इन्सिडंट व्हायरल जाल्लो. दिस इज वन पर्टिक्युलर टॉपिक, बट देर आर सेवरल सिटीजन चार्टरा प्रमाणे सेवरल सर्टिफिकेट्स आहा. नील इन्कमन्सी सर्टिफिकेट आहा 3 दिसाची, कंप्युटरायज्ड आहा जाल्यार 7 दिसांची नॉन कंप्युटरायज्ड आहा जाल्यार. सो स्पीकर सर, ऑल दीस वायल सामान्य मनशाक डिजिटलायझेशन कोण दिल म्हूण आम सगळ्या सांगलो, पूण ते डिजिटलायझेशन म्हणजे कंप्युटराचेर घायल म्हणटरी कंप्युटर झुप कोण काण दिता ना. फाटल्यान ताका डेटा एंट्री करपाक मनीसूच जाय पडटाय, पूण ते मनीस स्टाफ आज पासून तो स्टाफ शॉर्टेज आसा. आनी त्या कंप्युटरा फाटल्यान डेटा एंट्री करपाक मनीस नाय म्हूण त्या कंप्युटरासून 3 दिसान प्रिंट आउट मेळपा जाय तो म्हयनो लागता. स्पीकर सर, सो स्पीकर सर, my categorically first demand is that the CM has to give us an assurance in this floor of the house that data entry staff to be employed and with a specific timeline. Sir, आता गोंयभर प्रॉब्लम ह्या की आमकिंगा डेडलायन दिताय त्यो आम मीट जायनाय. सो सिटीजन चार्टर आनी लोकां ही 3 दिसां डेडलायन कितकोन. So it is becoming like a very irresponsible way of governance overall, Speaker sir. So many documented procedures are there, but आता time to time जे आमकां मेळपा जाय ते मेळना. Second, Speaker sir, till today, what has the government done to monitor accountability for the service which is time bound till today? हांव हे बजेटा जे घायलो हा की वी आर गोइंग टू मॉनिटर अकाउंटेबिलिटी, हांव ते हे बजेटा घायल तेजे उलयना. स्पीकर सर, हांव आज पासून बजेट एच पयल देखून till today, how has the government monitored the accountability? मुर्चे 3 दिसांनी आमकां लोकांक ती सर्टिफिकेट मेळटा या मेळना, कित मेकॅनिझम आहा मॉनिटर करपाक की 3 दिसांनी ती सर्टिफिकेट बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट मेळटा वा मेळना? वॉट इज द मॉनिटरिंग मेकॅनिझम इन प्लेस टिल टुडे? And my final demand which will be there is how grievances are processed and monitored and closed and prompt remedy for denial of services. Into दोन उस्ताय. How is the overall monitoring happening? दिसाक 150-200 रिक्वायरमेंट येताय बर्थ सर्टिफिकेटीचे दर, नील इन्कमन्सी सर्टिफिकेटीचे 150-200. सो हाव आर दे एड्रेस्ड? आनी 200 येयल्याय आनी 150 लोकांक घेयल्याय आनी 50 लोकां दिवपा जायना म्हूण पोतून धाडले. They have been sent back. 50 people, 150 have been addressed, told to come after 1 month, 50 are sent back. So how are we monitoring this? What that staff is doing? So this is, I think, in the floor of the house today, and I would want the floor to come up and give us some solution how we are going to go ahead, and this is what I have placed for a resolution.
Speaker,
Yes.
I rise to speak on the private member's resolution moved by my colleague in support, Mr. Venzi Viegas. Speaker sir, I am aware that we have a time-bound delivery of Public Service Act. We also have a grievance redressal mechanism. Despite having both, Speaker sir, there are serious issues with the timely delivery of public service to citizens. Speaker sir, it looks like that despite a law which guarantees time-bound delivery of public services, there is no rigor of the law or the mechanism. This government, Speaker sir, should address this matter to promote accountability of bureaucrats and public officers to citizens. Speaker sir, digital governance is one good option. A few government departments and offices have gone digital. Yesterday the Honorable Chief Minister made a lot of announcements. Now Speaker sir, this needs to be enhanced further. Probably constant and consistent orientation of motivation of public officers would step up the delivery of public service. Speaker sir, a government job, this is very important, is perceived as one where there are neither carrots nor sticks. There is no recognition for performance and no punishment for non-performance. The root cause also needs to be addressed, this being one of the root cause. So Speaker sir, the failure of the government to provide time-bound services compelled this government to announce an event, Prasashan Tumcha Dari. So this is an important bill moved by, resolution moved by my colleague Mr. Venzi. So it is something that the Chief Minister should.
So, take over. Viresh.
Speaker sir, I stand to support the resolution moved by Venzi Vegas. Speaker sir, digital India जेन्ना आमी म्हणटा आयज खुबशे जो टायम बाउंड डिलिव्हरीज ज्यो जावपाक जाय त्यो जायना कित्याक आमकां खुबश्यो कंप्लेनी येता की 1 म्हयनो लागता 3 म्हयने लागता 4 म्हयने लागता फॉर एग्जांपल आमचे एक कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीन एक पंचायत आसा थंय इन्कम सर्टिफिकेट दिवपाक आतां 4 म्हयने जाले अजून पर्यंत इन्कम सर्टिफिकेट दिवना सो तो वयल्यान एसटी आमचो भाव आसा आनी तांकां अशें डिले करता सो हेजेर कितना कितें उपाय हाडपाक जाय सरकारान नाल्यार एवरी टायम अशेंच जातलें टायम बाउंड डिलिव्हरी आमी म्हणटा आमी बॅनर लायता पोस्टर लायता सगळें करता पण ते डिलिव्हरी ऑन टायम केन्नाच मेळना सो हेका डिले आसा हो दिसून येता स्पीकर सर जेन्ना आमी टायम बाउंड डिलिव्हरी म्हणटा सगळ्यो ज्यो सर्टिफिकेट्स आसता बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट जावं डेथ सर्टिफिकेट आमकां पावटी मारपाक लायता मॅरेज सर्टिफिकेट सो हांगातल्यान थंयच्यान हांगा सो ह्यो पावटी जेन्ना म्हणटा आमी ऑनलायन केल्ले आसा ऑलरेडी गोवा ऑनलायन केल्ले आसा बट गोवा ऑनलायन आसून पासून खूबदां आमकां परत पावटी मारूंक लायता सो हे स्ट्रीमलायन करपाक जाय आनी खंय ना खंय जो टायम बाउंड डिलिव्हरी म्हणटा ती टायमार मेळपाक जाय
Sir, one moment, sir. Requesting all the members to kindly press the button in advance. After the leader of opposition speaks, I will not allow anybody to speak after that. The minister will be replying after that. So kindly take note.
Thank you, Speaker sir. Speaker sir, Venzi Vegas यांनी आज प्रायव्हेट रेझोल्युशन मूव केला तितून 3 गजाली कंबायन आसा एक द गोवा राईट ऑफ सिटीजन टू टायम बाउंड डिलिव्हरी ऑफ पब्लिक सर्विसेस ॲक्ट 2013 ओके नेक्स्ट इज इन पब्लिक ग्रीवेन्सीस आणि ताज्या उपरांत डिजिटल प्लॅटफॉर्म एंड फॅसिलिटेशन सेंटर स्पीकर सर this is in the Goa right of the citizen to the time bound delivery act which is in 2013 तितूर हो जो act जालो ताका amendment परत हाडले act and the rule are in force from the 5th January 2014 as far as the services is concerned around 500 services under the 49 government departments are notified okay the designated officers and appelled officers of the concerned departments are also notified and ताज्या खातीर penalty for the amount is ₹50 per day and to the upper limit is then 2,500 is then provided. Speaker sir, public grievances it is a department तेजो ओवरव्यू आमचे पब्लिक डिपार्टमेंट ताच्या खातीर हे एक्ट जाला ताच्या कडेन आतां पर्यंत कंप्लेनी येवपाक लागलेल्यो आसा त्या डिपार्टमेंटाचो ओवरव्यू आमी घेवपाक लागले आसात फाटल्या एक 7-8 म्हयन्यांक ते आमी डिपार्टमेंट परत एकदा एक्टिवेट केला तेजो पब्लिक ग्रीवेन्सीस registered through the state portal www.dpg.goa.gov.in तेजो central portal www.pgportal.gov.in तेजो email is in goapublicgrievances@gmail.com तेजे call center helpline number आसा 931-933-4335 तेजो WhatsApp number आसा 8956642400 तेजी हार्ड कॉपी आमी थंयसर घेता आणि इट इज एन कन्सर्न फॉरवर्डेड टू द ऑथॉरिटीज स्पीकर सर, हाज्या बद्दल तसो लोकांच्या मदीं ह्या WhatsApp नंबर आसतलो, कॉल नंबर आसतलो, अवेरनेस कमी आसा. ताच्या खातीर हेजेर कंप्लेनी येवपाच्यो खूब कमी प्रमाणात जाता. ताजेर एकदां कंप्लेनी द ज्युरिडिक्शन ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट इज द पब्लीक ग्रिव्हन्सीस इज डिफायन्ड इन वेगवेगळ्या सिटीजन चार्टरांनी हे केला त्या प्रमाणे तेज्यो सर्वीस टायम बाउंड कितल्या दिसांनी हे सगळें आतां पर्यंत तेंच्यांनी इन डिटेलान दिल्लें आसा. ऑल हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंटाक ते सगळे धाडूनय दिता, कन्सर्न हेड ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट, आनी त्यांच्या कडल्यान फॉलोअप करून ते करूनय घेता. हितूर स्पीकर सर एकूच आसा, हितूर 2 गजाली आसा. म्हणजे जेद्या वेळार डिजिटल अँड फॅसिलिटेशन सेंटर्स जेद्या वेळार एक्ट जालो तेन्ना त्यो डिजिटली सर्विसीस आनी सर्विसीस दिवपाच्यो ज्यो आशिल्ल्यो पळय तेन्ना अवेलेबल नाशिल्ल्यो. तितूर अमेंडमेंटाची गरज आसा. फुडल्या सेशनाक आमी गोवा रायट ऑफ सिटीजन टू द टायम बाउंड डिलिव्हरी पब्लीक सर्वीस एक्ट हेका अमेंडमेंटूय हाडटा आनी ताका जी फायन घालपाक जाय पळय, आमची फायन घालपाची तयारी आहा. लोकांक सर्विसीस दिवपाक जाय हें आमचें मत आसा. त्या प्रमाणे जर कोण डिले करता आसत जाल्यार ते डिले करता आसत जाल्यार ताका प्रमाणे ताका फायन घालपाची, कारण दे आर द पब्लीक सर्वंट, तांच्यांनी पब्लिकाच्या कामा खातीरच ते आसा. दुसरें, गोवा ऑनलायन पोर्टल. आमी गोवा ऑनलायन पोर्टल ह्या सर्विसीचेर 121 सर्विसीस ज्यो आसा पळय न्ही ह्यो ऑनलायन दिता. आतां पर्यंत म्हाका दिसता रिकॉर्ड मोर दॅन 21 लाख पीपल हॅव विजिटेड, म्हणजे एकटो 4-4, 5-5 सर्विसीस ह्योय बी जे आसा पळय न्ही तांकां ऑनलायन हेज्या वयल्यान त्यो सर्विसीस सगळ्यो मेळ्ळ्या. आनी आतां रिसेंटली आमी अनावन्स केला त्या प्रमाणे इट इज एन कॉमन सिटीजन सर्वीस सेंटर जे गव्हर्मेंट ऑफ इंडियाची ऑलरेडी 471 आसा, भितरली 278 एक्टिवली काम करता. तेजेर गव्हर्मेंट ऑफ इंडियाच्यो सगळ्यो सर्विसीस दिताल्यो. ताका गोवा ऑनलायनच्यो 121 सर्विसीस आमी कॉमन सिटीजन सर्वीस सेंटर हांकां दिता. तेंची 471 सर्विसीस तेंची एक्टिवेट करपाक लायता आनी वयल्यान तांच्यांनी सगळ्यो सर्विसीस तांकां आमी आतां पयलीं गोवा ऑनलायनचे टोटल सर्विसीस फ्री मेळटाल्यो. आतां ताका प्रत्येकाक कितें तरी फीस मिनिमम चार्ज करपाचें. फाटले 1.5 ते 2 वर्स सगळ्यो सर्विसीस फ्री दिताले. आतां ताका मिनिमम चार्ज करपाचें थारायलां, 20 रुपीज समथींग फॉर द पर सर्टिफिकेट, कारण घरा कडेन बसून सगळे आमी फुकट दिता ते. आनी कॉमन जेच्या कडेन म्हणजे घरा कडेन जो करूंक शकना ताका कॉमन सिटीजन सर्वीस सेंटराचेर जर गेलो जाल्यार ती सर्वीस जी आसा ती कॉमन सिटीजन सर्वीस सेंटरा वयल्यानूय ताका अवेलेबल करून मेळटली. त्या खातीर तांकां हॉनररी म्हणजे मिनिमम तेंच्यांनी जर म्हयन्यांक 200 सर्विसीस जर कंप्लीट केल्यो जाल्यार ताका ऑनरेरियम दिवपाचोय ठरयला. बिसायड्स दॅट्स CM ऑफिसांतल्यान आमी कॉल सेंटर सुरू करपाचें ठरयलां, जेणे करून ज्यो ग्रिव्हन्सीस आसा त्यो रिएड्रेसल त्या हेज्या वयल्यान केल्यो वयतल्यो. त्या खातीर म्हाका दिसता स्पीकर सर, बेन्झीन जो म्हणजे सजेशन फॉर द गोवा रायट टू सिटीजन टायम बाउंड डिलिव्हरी सर्वीस पब्लीक एक्ट 2013 हेका गेल्या हेका अमेंडमेंट सजेस्ट डेफिनेटली करपाक जाय आनी येता त्या असेंब्लीन ताका ताच्या संदर्भातले अमेंडमेंट आमची मूव करपाची तयारी आसा.
स्पीकर सर, मुख्यमंत्रीन सगळें सांगलां, WWW सगळें सांगलें ताणें. हें सगळें आसोन हे काल देखून आसलें, आज देखून आहा, आनी हें आसोन हांवें आज प्रायवेट मेंबर रेजोल्युशन घातलां की हें सगळें आहा तें हेजो उपयोग ना. आफ्टर हॅविंग ऑल दॅट ही हॅज स्पोकन, till today we are not getting the services in 3 days time bound. So all that is there by this government in place, heजो फायदो ना. So all that WhatsApp number, all the phone number, all that you have and all the awareness that this government is doing, हे आसोनूय काल 3 दिसान मेळना म्हणून 1 म्हयन्यान मेळटा म्हणून एकलो मनीस काली कंप्लेन करतालो. सो वी आर हॅविंग प्रॉब्लम्स आफ्टर हॅविंग ऑल दीस. सो ह्योच परत सांगून कितें मेळटा, we need to know. One is okay, I agree, amendment hattalo. So I agree, amendment hattalo. So we keep the resolution like this. But what about the staff, speaker sir? Data entry staff हाल्यांक घालपा जाता. तो स्टाफ आयलो जाल्यार बेजीक वस्तू पूण काबार जातल्यो. कंप्युटर हा फाटल्यान स्टाफ आसता न्ही, तो टायप करून डेटा रेडी करतलो. डेटशें जरी आज बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट रेडी जावपा जायो जाल्यार कंप्युटर एकलो कितको करतलो भितर. So that is important, speaker sir. That assurance has to be given first about the staff for data entry clerks, speaker sir. नाजाल्यार हे सगळे चलता तें सांगून, आनी दिस इज नॉट समथींग न्यू. हे सगळे सिनियर आमदारान सगळ्यांनी हो इश्यू रेज करून करून सगळे तोकले स्पीकर सर. पूण आज पासून कॉमन मनशाक स्पीकर सर ती सर्टिफिकेट टायमार मेळना. सेम इश्यू स्पीकर सर, जावं ते आधार कार्ड जावं केसली सर्टिफिकेट जावं कितेंय करपाक येता टायमार मेळना. सो ह्यो सगळ्यो गोश्टी स्पीकर सर सांगून कसो फायदो जालो. दिस इज नॉट एक्सेप्टेड आन्सर स्पीकर सर, बिकॉज ऑलरेडी नो, आमी जाणाय आहा म्हणून. So we need assurance that you need to employ staff. How fast can you do that? at least the basic things till the time you bring in amendments. WhatsApp number काली आल्लो आजी आल्लो रात्या मद कित awareness कोतले false certificate ready जातल्यो.
Speaker sir,
we need genuine
Speaker, sir.
clear answers. These are pertaining to the common man. Speaker sir.
Let
sir.
the minister reply.
आणि सांगला त्या प्रमाणे खंयसर जर सर्टिफिकेट अपलोड करपाक स्टाफ कमी आसत खंयच्या ऑफिसांनी इधर इन द डेप्युटी कलेक्टर ऑफिसीस अदरवायज इन द कलेक्टर ऑफिसीस जाल्यार हांव चॅक करता आणि फक्त अपलोड करपा खातीर किंवा फाटल्यान सर्टिफिकेट रेडी करपा खातीर कमी जर आसत तर डेफिनेटली सोमारच्या उपरांत हांव तांकां स्टाफ दिवपाचें प्रोविजन हांव करता.
थँक्यू स्पीकर सर. सोमवार म्हळ्यार स्टाफ मेळटलो बट हे आतां हांवें एड्रेस केलें म्हूण चीफ मिनिस्टर वील टेक दीस बट अ मेकॅनिझम नीड्स टू बी पुट इन प्लेस. सगळे पाट तुका सांगून कंप्लेन करून तूं इंटरवीन जावन यू कॅनॉट सॉल्व दीज मॅटर्स नो फॉर एव्हरीथिंग. यू नीड टू पुट अ मेकॅनिझम इन प्लेस. So till that mechanism in place, I think this resolution will stay.
मेकॅनिझम जे आहा पळय ऑलरेडी डिसायड केला बजेटान अनाउन्सूय केला. आमी मॅक्झिमम सर्विसीस ज्यो आसा होम डिलिव्हरी दिवपाची ऑनलायन डिलिव्हरी करपा खातीर कॉमन सिटीजन सर्व्हिस सेंटरची 472 सेंटर्स ऑलरेडी गोंयान एक्झिस्टंट आसा जेंच्या गव्हर्मेंट ऑफ इंडियाच्या अंडर तेंच्यांनी सुरू केल्ली. तांकां सपोर्ट दिवन ही सिस्टम म्हणजे प्रत्येक रेव्हेन्यू विलेजीन मिनिमम वन कॉमन सिटीजन सर्व्हिस सेंटर कशें सुरू जातले हे ऑलरेडी मेकॅनिझम जाग्यार घातला. तांकां आमी वयल्यान सपोर्टूय दिता आणि ताच्या खातीर तांकां त्याची कॉम्प्युटर सिस्टम बाकीचे घालपा खातीर सरकारूय तांकां सपोर्ट करतलो विथ द मिनिमम रेट ऑफ इंट्रस्ट आणि तांकां म्हणजे विलेज लेवल ऑर्गनायझेशन्स आहात ती विलेज लेवल एंटरप्रिनर्स करपा खातीर आमी तांकां सपोर्ट करपाचें आसा. डेफिनेटली म्हाका दिसता ऑल रेव्हेन्यू विलेजींनी अशा पद्दतीची कॉमन सिटीजन सर्व्हिस सेंटर सुरू जातली.
Okay, so Speaker sir, I understand the Chief Minister agrees. So I think request on the floor of the House to adopt the resolution.
स्पीकर सर ऑलरेडी हेड ऑफ करपाचो विषय ना. आमीच ऑलरेडी सांगले तुका अमेंडमेंट हाडटा.
अमेंडमेंट हाडटा जाल्यार adopt the resolution. कोणा ऑप्शन ओपोज कोण करना जाल्यार adopt the resolution.
स्पीकर सर ऑलरेडी म्हाका दिसता ताका कळपाक जाय आशिल्लें. हांवें ताका तो ताका कितेंय सांगता कानान घालता तेज्या आणि तो परत सांगपाक लागलेलो आसा. स्पीकर सर ताका प्रॉमिस केला ऑन द फ्लोर ऑफ द हाऊस.
चीफ मिनिस्टर तो सांगता तितले एग्री जाता त्याला रेझोल्युशन अडॉप्ट करपाक कितें प्रॉब्लेम आहा.
स्पीकर सर ताकाय खबर आहा.
मानादीक आमदार बेन्सी वियेगाशान सांगला ते खरें की आमकां वाज आयलो हे उलोवन इश्यूचेर. हांव जाल्यार तोंड उगडे करपाक तयार ना हाचेर.
स्पीकर सर ऑलरेडी प्रॉमिस केला सांगला
काय
ताका फ्लोर ऑफ द हाऊस प्रॉमिस केला तो फुडले फावटी करूं शकता.
काय जावचें ना हांव सांगता स्पीकर सर.
स्पीकर सर
10 वर्सांचे एक्सपिरियन्स
हांव परत सांगता.
काय जावचें ना.
स्पीकर सर ताका खबर आहा फ्लोर ऑफ द हाऊस जेन्ना चीफ मिनिस्टर प्रॉमिस करता तेन्ना तेणी आपले रेझोल्युशन फाटी घेवपाक जाय.
चीफ मिनिस्टरान कितली प्रॉमिस म्हाका दोन तिसरी जाले स्पीकर सर. तीच बिरान दिसता म्हाका फ्लोर ऑफ द हाऊसाक कितल्यो वस्तू म्हाका प्रॉमिस केल्ली आहा स्पीकर सर. आज रेझोल्युशन अडॉप्ट करून हो पूण मेथड चोया न्ही स्पीकर सर.
स्पीकर सर हा
सो पास इट नो.
स्पीकर सर क्लियर कट आसा. आमी तेणी जे सांगला पळय ताका प्रॉमिस केला करता म्हणून.
The question is that leave be granted to withdraw the resolution. Those in favor may say aye. Those against may say no.
Withdraw.
The ayes have it, the ayes have it. The resolution is withdrawn. Resolution 2, Shri Cruz Silva, Alton de Costa, Carlos Ferreira, Vijay Sardesai, MLAs to move the resolution.
Sir, I request to move that the House strongly recommend the government to take serious cognizance of the high unemployment rate in the state of Goa and initiate necessary steps to provide industrial demand-based job skills to at least 20,000 unemployed youth in the next 2 financial years under skill development mission and ensure that Goan candidates are preferred in private sector jobs in the state. Speaker sir,
the resolution before the house. मांडले ते.
The resolution is before the house.
Speaker sir, आज अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट इतलें वाडला आनी इतली भिरांत आयला कित्याक जे रिपोर्ट येताय ते सामके भिवयतात. एज पर CMIE December 2022 गोवा 9th highest unemployment आहलें. नीति आयोग 2022 तेन्ना 1.1 lakh youth गोंयचे अनएम्प्लॉयड आहले एज पर तेंगे रिपोर्टा प्रमाणे. इन 2020-21 गोवा 3rd highest unemployment आहलें एज पर MOSPI रिपोर्टाचेर. सो हेका लागून हाजें रेजोल्युशन म्हाका मांडपाक पडलें कित्याक हाचे मुखार आनी भिरांत येतलो आयज अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट जावपाक इतले भुरगे बेकार उरपाक आयज सोगटे फाटले गव्हर्मेंट आयलो ते सोगटे जबाबदारी कित्याक फाटीं एक 30-35 years बॅक आमचें पॉप्युलेशन कितू आहलें एक 7 lakhs त्या टायमार आमच्या गोवा डेव्हलप जातालें जायतीं हॉटेलां आयलीं जायती इंडस्ट्रियल स्टेट आयल्यो जायत्यो इंडस्ट्रीज आयल्यो रेल्वे लायन आयली आमी फकत आमच्या गव्हर्मेंट कसलेच पीक आयल्यो जायत्यो इंडस्ट्रीज आयल्यो रेल्वे लायन आयली आमी फकत आमच्या गव्हर्मेंट कसलेच प्रिकॉशन घेवन आमच्या भुरग्यांक हे हॉटेलां हे इंडस्ट्रीज येता ते तिंका एम्प्लॉय करपाक कसलेच कोर्सीस वा कसलेच कॉलेजीत तांकां ट्रेनींग दिवपाक हाका लागून सोगटे भायले लोक येवन भरले आनी आमचे गोंयचे बारीक बारीक जॉब घेवपाक पावले स्पीकर सर government no progressive and professional approach has been adopted by the state government to address the massive unemployment underemployment and distress unemployment in Goa as आमच्या गव्हर्मेंटाकडे एम्प्लॉयमेंटाची पॉलिसी ना एक क्रेडिबल डिटेल्स नाही खंयच्या प्रायव्हेट सेक्टरान कितली जॉब आहाय कितले आमचे गोंयकार काम करताय कसले पोस्टाचे आहाय खंयची सेक्टरान खंयच्या कंपनीक कसले हॅरेसमेंट चलता हे कसलेच आमच्या गव्हर्मेंटाकडे डिटेल्स नाही 80% गोंयचे गोंयकारांक तांकां एम्प्लॉयमेंट दिवचे म्हणून इंडस्ट्रीचा ह्या कायदा पॉलिसी कित्याक तांकां पूण फकत पेपरार आसा पूण गोंय इतलेच HR कंपनीचे आहा ते सगळे भायल्या लोकांक घेतात गोंयांक गोंयकारांक फ्युचर ना देखून आमचे यूथ गोंय सोडून दुसरे कंट्रीन वयतात वत पर्मनंट गेले फॅमिलींक घेवन पोत्ते येवपाचे काम करून मेजॉरिटी आमच्या सलसेटांक गोंय सोडून येतात कित्याक तांकां हिंगा फ्युचर ना म्हणून आयज आमच्या गव्हर्मेंट स्टेटान जायतीं डिपार्टमेंटां आसात जावं लेबर एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट इंडस्ट्रीज IPB इन्फॉर्मेशन टेक्नॉलॉजी GIDC ट्युरिझम स्कील डेव्हलपमेंट एड्युकेशन हायर एड्युकेशन टेक्निकल एड्युकेशन पूण हांगकडे एकूय पॉलिसी ना आमकां कितेंय जाल्यार कामाक येवपाची कित्याक आमकां कसलेच इम्प्रुवमेंट मेळपाची स्पीकर सर आयज मिनिमम वेजीस नोटिफाय केल्ल्यो नात ताका लागून आनीक आमच्या गोंयकार तिंगा काम करपाक वचनात आमच्या एक एग्जाम्पल दिता आमचे कॉन्स्टिट्युशन वेल्लीसून एक भुरगो मॅकॅनिकल डिग्री गेल्लो वेल्लीसून वेर्ना इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर कितले पयशे पगार 12,000 डिग्री घेवन मॅकॅनिकल इंजिनियर आयज ते बरी माय पायको इंचाताय शिंकल्या कित्याक हांव काम ना जाल्यार कितें करपाक 12,000 घेवन स्पीकर सर आयज कोवीड जाल्लें कोवीड फेस जालें आयज कोविडा लागून कितले अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट जाला कितले तेजे इफेक्ट जाला आयज गव्हर्मेंटा कडेन तेजी सर्वे ना स्पीकर सर गव्हर्मेंटान जायती डेव्हलपमेंट करता हायवे 4 लेन 6 लेन केल्यात बायपास केल्या पूण पयलींचे रोड आहाय ते रोडाचे इतलीं वर्सां थिंगा बिजनस चलताली थिंगा आतां ती बिजनसां ते रोडाक बंद पडपाक ऑलमोस्ट बंद पडली पांय शापाय ते चलयतात थिंगा ती बिजनस बंद तेजी आयज डेटा ना तांचें फ्युचर कितें ते पयलींच्या रोडाचेर आहाय ते सर्वीस सेक्टर इन गोवा सगळे घेवन आहाय जावं ती हार्डवेअर कार्पेंट्री सगळीं बिजनसां भायर घेवन आहाय आनी आमी तेंगेले कस्टमर जावन आहाय स्पीकर सर गव्हर्मेंट प्रोजेक्टूय करता इन्वेस्टमेंट करता पूण तेजे इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर रेडी जावन तो यूज जायना हांव तुका एक एग्जाम्पल दिता आमची कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी 20 वर्सां पयलीं आमचे एक्स WRD मिनिस्टरान थिंगा कॅनल बांदली कित्याक शेतां रोवपाक जाय म्हणून पूण कॅनलां उदक केन्नाय सोडना आनी उदक केन्नाय सोडना एक पावटी हांव तुका पेपरार येयला ताचें स्टेटमेंट पासून सांगता एक पेपरान ताचो रिपोर्ट पासून मेळ्ळो ती बॉक्स कॅनल आहाय तितून लोक वॉकिंग करता थिंगा सांजचे आनी
उदीक सोडी जाल्यार व्हांवन येतलो कॅनलूच
वेली जायना थिंगा तेन्ना रिपोर्टरान मिनिस्टराक विचारलें तेन्ना उदक केन्ना येतलें तेणें रिप्लाय दिली ह्या पेपराचेर येयल्लें वेल्ली खंय सगळे तारोटी आनी बोटीचें काम करता
20 वर्सां पयलीं म्हणटा
तो तूं हांव म्हणा आमचो एक्स आमचोच आहलो आमचो कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी फिलीप नेरी आहलो ना हांव सांगना बिकॉज ऑफ तेणें एक स्टेटमेंट केलो की आमचे सगळे वेळेकार तारवटी आनी बोटीचें काम करतात. जेन्ना ते रिटायर जातले गोंय येतले तेन्ना आमी उदक दितले तेन्ना शेत वयतले. 20 वर्स जावन गेली जेन्ना तारवटी रिटायर जावन येयले पूण उदक येयलें ना. आयज ते उदक येयलें ना शेत चलना म्हूण ते पोत्ते पासपोर्टून ते सोडून गेले. पूण फालीं आमचे विथ हेल्प ऑफ आतां तो WRD मिनिस्टर प्लस आमचे थिंगाचे आमचे एग्रीकल्चर एक आमचो की पॅडीमॅन ऑफ गोवा म्हणटा फादर जॉर्ज, तशेंच आमचो एक लोकल एडवोकेट आग्नेलो फुटादो तेमी इनिशिएटीव घेतले आतां ती फार्मींग करपाक कम्युनिटी फार्मींग करपाक. म्हाका दिसता आमचो प्रेझेंट WRD मिनिस्टर सुभाष 4 पार्टी तरी विजीट केला ह्या वर्सा कित्याक ताणें आमकां इंट्रस्ट दाखयलो. आनी आतां थिंगा कल्टिवेशन स्टार्ट जालें. पयले लास्ट टायम आमी 75 केले, आतां फाटींच 3 लाख स्क्वेअर मिटर केला. तेज्या आनीक एक चालू हें हांव सांगूंक सोदता कित्याक हे दिवस 20 वर्सां पयलीं तेणें चालू केल्लें जाल्यार आयज आमचे सगळीं शेतां चालू आसतलीं. आमचे गांवचे सगळे भायर वचना आसलेले. तेच भाशेन आनीक एक एग्जाम्पल दिता. आमचे वेर्ली कोसळी सगळे आसोलना वेर्ली जावं ड्रामापूस चिंचिळी जायते फुटबॉल खेळपी आले आनी जायते पोस्टार पावले. ते शेतां खेळून ते प्लेयर जाले. जेन्ना गव्हर्मेंटांनी शेत घेयली ग्रावंड बांदपाक आनी ते ग्रावंड बांदपाक 15 वर्सां अशी लागली.
सर तो एकूच उलयना, तो लेबर आनी म्हणजे एम्प्लॉयमेंटाचेर
हांव सांगता कितें आमचे
स्पीकर सर कितें जातलें सांगता हांव. परत हे प्रायवेट रेजोल्युशन जे पळय न्हय ते 2 वरां 3 वरां चलतलें म्हणून
हांव सांगता कितें आमचे भुरगीं बेकार कित्याक पडला रिजन
मेंबर काइंडली स्टिक टू द सब्जेक्ट.
एके वाटेंतल्यान ते परत जे शेताचे सांगता दुसरे वाटेंतल्यान तेणी
आयज ती फुटबॉल खेळपाक सोडलेले.
आतां खेळपाक वचपाचें काय कामाक वचपाचें कितें तरी
इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर करतात पूण तो टायमार जावपाक जाय. 15-20 वर्सां गेली म्हणटकीर ते फुटबॉल
एम्प्लॉयमेंटाचेर मांडला म्हणून उलयलो आनी कांयच ना.
सो एम्प्लॉयमेंट तेन्ना त्या जाल्ले जो टायमार एम्प्लॉयमेंटाचे भुरगीं थिंगाच आसताले. स्पीकर सर द फ्युचर आर फूल ऑफ innovation, artificial intelligence and technology based and globalization. आमचे हेज्या मुखार एम्प्लॉयमेंट कितें जातलें एकदम वर्स जातलें आनी आमी आमचेच गोंयांत सांडटले. सो एम्प्लॉयमेंट आतां मुखार हेजे मुखार कितें करपाक जाय तें थोडी सजेशन दिता आनी ती म्हणजे कन्सिडर करची म्हूण मागता. द फर्स्ट स्टेप इज टू क्रिएट अ डेटाबेस mapping and quantity and quality and salary slab of various jobs available in the industries in the Goa. The skill set needed for the same. The survey should also include skill gap observed by the relevant industry. This can be incorporated in the following ways. Take long-term courses korpa jata. Upgrade the curriculum to include the skill gap highlighted. Short-term courses korpa jata. Minimum mandatory industrial training korpa jata. Career guidance, open day दवरपाक technical institutes आहात थिंगा जे भुरगे इंटरेस्टेड आहात थिंगा वचून ते कन्विन्स जावपाक जाय तेमी तेंचो कॅरियर डिसायड करपाक जाय. Training and placement offices in institutions to be upgraded to keep relevant information about the jobs, companies and careers, easy accessibility to the students and others in the community. Also one platform to be created for easy access. So regular interaction with industry body to update the skill gaps. So आणि आमची एक जनरल सर्वे जावपाक जाय गोंयच्या युथाक तांचो कसलो कॅरियर तांकां कितें जाय तें. स्पीकर सर आतां आमचें स्कील डेव्हलपमेंट मिशन आहा तितूंत थोडेच आमचे हे कोर्सीस घालचे म्हणून हांव मागतां जे आमच्या गोंयकारांक बऱ्याक पडटले ते. टूर एंड ट्रॅवल्स, फायर एंड सेफ्टी, फार्मा, water sports and management, shipbuilding, fisheries and horticulture, software industries, nursing and wellness centers, sports healthcare, green and renewable energy, electronic industry, electrical vehicle infrastructure, robotic and drone repair and maintenance, film and sound equipment repair and maintenance. तेज भाशेन सर ही टेक्निकल दिली तेज भाशेन आमकां सॉफ्ट स्किलूय दिवपाक जाय जशी लिडरशिप स्किल, सेफ्टी स्किल, critical thinking skill, communication IT skill, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग स्कील, कस्टमर सर्वीस स्कील, जेन्ना टेक्निकल स्कील प्लस सॉफ्ट स्कील दिल्यार आमचे भुरगे मुखार पावतले. स्पिकर हे हांवें सांगलां ते आतां भुरगे अनएम्प्लॉयड आहे ते तांचे पासत. स्पिकर एज पर वर्ल्ड इकॉनॉमिक फोरम तेणें हायलायट केलां हेच्या मुखार जे आतां एम्प्लॉयड आहे मिडल एज ते आतां अनस्किलिंग स्कील जावपा जाय. कित्याक टॅक्नॉलॉजी वाडत आसा आनी ती टॅक्नॉलॉजी ती आतां कोण कामां आहाय तांकां शिकोवपाक पडटली, तांकां रिस्किलिंग करपाक पडटलें. तेच पासत हांव मागता स्पिकर सर शॉर्ट टर्म कोर्सीस करचे जे आतां काम करतात तेंचे पासत आनी तांकां ते कोर्सीस अर्ली मॉर्निंग ना लेट इवनिंग दवरचे म्हणून. सो हांव म्हाका हे म्हणजे रिकमेंडेशनां घेवचें म्हणून.
येस श्री चंद्रकांत शेट्टे.
स्पिकर सर, आजचो जो हांव जो उबो रावला ते जे प्रायवेट मेंबर रेजोल्युशन जो ऑनरेबल MLA क्रूज सिल्वान जे काडला ते की गव्हर्मेंट सिरियस आसपाक जाय अनएम्प्लॉयमेंटा बद्दल. तसो जर पळयशीत अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट सगळ्यान व्हडलो इशू सद्या गोव्याक आसा. गोव्याक म्हणजे सगळीच कडेन आसा पूण त्यातल्या त्यात गोव्याक चड. खंयचो तरी एका स्टडीन सांगलेलो की गोंयचो अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट रेशो 16.2% आसा विच इज क्वायट हाय. आणि अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट जाल्ल्यामुळे खुबशे प्रॉब्लेम आमच्या सोसायटीन जाता. आयज जर क्रायम रेट चड जाला, खुबशे वायट गोष्टी आमच्या समाजान घडटा जाल्यार ते अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट जाला म्हणून. आता अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट जावपाक जायना म्हणून सरकार खुबसो प्रयत्न करता पण हो प्रयत्न जितलो पावपाक जाय भुरग्यां पर्यंत तितलो पावना. आमचे भुरगे जितके स्कील जावपाक जाय तितले जायना. आज खुबशे कंपनी गोव्यान येवन बिझनेस करपाक पळयनात तर कित्याक तांकां तसो स्कील भुरगे मेळना. स्पेशली IT कंपनी बी येवपाक पळयनात कित्याक ते म्हणटा आमकां 500 भुरगे जाय इतले ट्रेन जाल्ले, 1000 भुरगे जाल्ले. आमच्या कडेन भुरगे ग्रॅज्युएट आसा, ITI केल्ले आसा बट त्या कंपनीन स्पेसिफीक काम करपाक आमच्या कडेन भुरगे ना. खुबसो हो इशू आमचे हॉस्पिटल इंडस्ट्रीनूय जातालो. आमकां नर्सीस गावनाशिल्ले, आमकां लॅब टॅक्निशियन गावनासले. हल्ली जाता खुबशे कॉलेजीस येवन नर्सीस बी गावतात पण आजून प्रायवेट हॉस्पिटलान जर एक BSc क्वालिफायड नर्स गावपाक अजून डिफिकल्ट आसा. सो सरकारान जी एक कालूच जे म्हटला 2 नर्सिंग कॉलेजीस सुरू करता हे खूब एक बरें हे केला की ह्याच्या फुडें तरी प्रायवेट हॉस्पिटलांनी नर्सिंग गावपाचे BScs खूब कमी जातले. कित्याक तूं जर एक अशी नर्स जी विच इज नॉट ट्रेन यू एम्प्लॉय आनी फाल्यां कितेंय जालें जाल्यार यू कॅन बी चार्ज विथ मेडिकल निग्लिजन्स. पण एट द सेम टायम सरकारान कितकेशेच स्किमी आसात. आमची जी स्कीम आसा ती हांव 2 दीस पयलीं सांगले संकल्प स्कीम आसा 60-40 ती प्रॉपरली युटिलायज करूंक ना. तेजो जो फंड युटिलायझेशन केला फक्त 40% म्हणजे 60% कित्याक यूज करूंक ना. आमचे 11 ITI आसा करतात कितें आसात. दुसरी जी स्ट्राय म्हणून जी स्कीम आसली ती बंद जाल्ली आसा. जी सेंट्रल गव्हर्मेंटाची आसली 100% आसली अगेन अनयुटिलायज आसा. हेचो अर्थ कितें म्हाका इतलेंच सांगपाक जाय स्पिकर सर, म्हजी रिक्वेस्ट आसा की स्किल्ड ह्या डिपार्टमेंटाचेर आमचो फोकस चडान चड जाय आनी नुसतो फोकस आसून उपकार ना. तर खुबशे कोर्सीस आसात जे आमच्या गोव्याक जाय तेच कोर्सीस करपाक जाय. हांव 2 दीस पयलीं सांगलेलें आमच्या कडेन टुरिजम हो मेन हे चल्लेलो आसा. वॉटर